Yeah. Okay.
Welcome back. We're going to ask the next 12 questions in our set of 36.
Question to fall in love.
Questions to fall in love. But I already love her, so.
Okay.
Just to get to know each other and to get know ourselves a little bit better.
Okay.
So I'll ask you this one.
Okay.
If a crystal ball, this is question 13.
Okay.
If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
Oh. Anything. Okay.
Anything. You can know anything.
The truth. Tell you the truth about yourself, your life, your future, or anything. Oh my god. I don't think I want to know.
You can say nothing if you don't think you want to know anything.
Maybe I want to know.
Tell me.
Where is my future husband then?
Where's your future husband? Not who, where.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Where's my future husband then?
Is he out there? Has he been born yet? Cougar. Okay, that's it? That's your one question?
No, I definitely want to have a happy life, like, complete all the process, like have career, everything.
Is life a checklist though? Like, do you feel like you have to check things off?
No, I think that would be wonderful. Like, I don't need to be like super rich or anything. Just like, if I could have those things in my life, like good friends, good family, good life, that would be wonderful. But do I want to know now? I don't think so, actually.
Because what if they tell you no?
Yeah, so that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
So I don't think I will want to know. Like, maybe my answer will be nothing. Like, I don't want to ask. Yeah, it's kind of scary because I might hear the answer I don't want to hear. Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, so.
And I guess it matters, like, if you ask the question, does that mean that you can't change the future?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so maybe I don't think I want to know. I don't want to know I don't want to ask any questions because it's kind of scary. Like, if you know, then you're like, oh wow, so that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
No, I don't want to know.
Yeah. I think the thing that I would want to ask before you answered, I was thinking I would want to know, like, am I happy? And did I help make the world a better place? But yeah, like, if it comes back as a no, then it's like,
no, I don't want. Yeah.
I don't want to know.
It's just like just like the what's that called? Like the not matchmaker. The guy will sit on the row and then just like, hey, do you want to know your future?
Oh, fortune teller?
Yeah, fortune teller. Yeah, I'm not interested at all.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, I want to experience my own journey. I don't want to. No.
See, I love going to the fortune tellers, not because I think that they know the answers, but I think that
it's interesting to hear.
It causes me to sit down and reflect on my own life. Not that I think that they're mystical or magical or know anything that I don't know, but it makes me like really think about like what's important to me and what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe in people telling me my future. I believe in like you make your own future. But I have a tendency not to stop and think about things. So that's why I like doing those things, because they make me like stop and think. But yeah, that's why I like tarot cards.
Yeah, I think that's nice that you have the chance to kind of like have reflection.
Yeah, do some self-reflection. Yeah. If they actually know the truth, though, like, I don't want to ask a question.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that no and know that there's nothing I can do to change it.
Yeah.
Because I think there's always something you can do.
Okay, next
Good
one.
answer. We worked through that together.
Yeah. Okay. Questions 14. is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it? Why haven't you done it?
I don't know. I think I've done most of the things that I've really dreamed about doing. Like moving abroad, you know, going skydiving, you know, those kind of things. I guess one thing that I know that I want to do that I have not done yet is get married. But obvious reasons why I haven't done that yet. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything that I've really dreamed of doing for a very long time. I still want to travel the world a little bit more, but COVID kind of put a stopper in that. So
Yeah.
I don't see myself trying to live anywhere else. Yeah. What about you? Is there something you've dreamed of doing for a long time?
I think this year or the end of last year, I started doing those things that I keep talking, but I haven't done yet. So I think right now I in the process of start doing it. So it's not like I'm not completely like doing nothing. Yeah, so I start like slowly doing something that I not dreamed of, but I keep talking about. Yeah, so like, yeah, for example, like the things we want to do around like the letter things, or like just, you know, express how much we want to love other people in a good way. Yeah, and so yeah, and dreamed of is like, yeah, I won't say that's something I dream of, just like something I definitely want to do. Is not just a dream I want to do, but I put aside for a long time.
Yeah.
So right now it's just like, no, you cannot delay those things anymore. You can do it very slowly, maybe just really slow, but you have to do something like
Start the little steps.
Yeah.
I remember the other thing that I've dreamed of doing for a long time is going to the national parks in the U.S. Which I'm working on. Hopefully this summer I'll do it. The other thing that I've dreamed of that I don't know if I'll be able to do, or it'll be a while, is I want to go backpacking.
Yeah.
In Europe. Probably through Ireland, just because my dad showed me pictures when he was in college and he went backpacking through Ireland. And so that's always been my dream after seeing his pictures. So I just want to get a bag and start hiking.
Okay.
Here comes our other roommate.
Yeah. Here's our other roommates. Yeah. And for me, it's like, okay. Hi. We are recording something. Hopefully it's not scared you. We're just recording our conversations. Like, yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah. I think also something that like for relate to travel always my dream. So, yeah. I definitely wanted to like explore the world as much as I can, but obviously right now we cannot do that. So, but I believe that I will definitely complete that in the future. So, and yeah, I won't say I haven't done yet. Oh, I definitely want to do like dreamed of going to like go to the New York.
Go to New York.
Yeah, I go to theater and just watch a bunch of Broadway. And just like lie down at the Central Park. Like,
let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm telling you.
And bring the guitar, just like try to busking over there.
Busking New York.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, basking while traveling, always my dream.
Why haven't you done it yet, Raina?
We in the process. We practice, right?
We're practicing. We'll get there. I think we're doing pretty well towards working towards our dreams.
Yeah,
recently.
right?
I think we've been a good influence on each other.
Yeah, definitely. We're not just dreaming, we're just slowly taking, steps.
It's just very slow.
Yeah. But at least we start.
I was reading a quote yesterday. It was like, every great adventure starts with
small steps.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly like that. They put it a lot better.
Kind of like that.
The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. It was like that, but it was Tolkien. Tolkien said something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't remember. Sorry. Okay. Oh,
this is a good question.
What is the greatest accomplishment of your life? I ask you first.
The greatest accomplishment. I think one of my greatest accomplishment is I finally go to Australia, and I don't have perfect English, but I just go.
Yeah.
And I think one of my greatest accomplishment is I can be so proud of myself, because I basically self-talk my English.
Yeah.
Self-talk.
It's all self-taught, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that can be one of my greatest accomplishment.
Yeah.
What's that? I don't even know why I do that. Okay.
I think my greatest accomplishment, one of the things that I'm the most proud of, is not necessarily moving to Taiwan, but staying here. Because for me, that first year here was really, really hard. Just I moved here with Colin, and then things were really hard. Work was hard. I really enjoyed teaching, but it was a lot of effort, and not being able to bring my dog here was really, really hard on me. And then Colin and I breaking up, and me just being alone, very unhappy, super busy, so isolated from family. The fact that I stuck it through, I think I'm really proud of that. I made it through. I made some good friends. I learned a lot about myself. So I think I'm very proud. Not that I came to Taiwan, but I was able to work through staying here when it would have been so easy to just go back home to my family and friends.
I definitely relate how you feel when you especially live abroad and by yourself.
Yeah, especially because I was planning on moving here with Colin, long-term boyfriend, and then was planning on bringing my dog here, and things were going to be fine. I was essentially just going to move my life here, and then everything changed. So then just going from being so used to being around people that I love and that love me, and honestly, my dog was such a big support system in my life. Yeah. Because I don't do well with being alone, and she made sure I was never alone. I could be by myself, but I was never alone. And then not having any of that and being in a new foreign place was just really hard. So, yeah. But met a lot of good people. Met you, so did the right thing, I think.
It's worth it, right?
It's worth it. I definitely have grown a lot in the last year because of it, but I'm really proud that I stuck it through. And
well done, Amy.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What do you value most in a friendship? Good question.
I think I value honesty and communication. Those are very important to me because, and I guess in some ways that just comes down to respect.
Yeah.
If you respect somebody, you're going to be honest with them. If you respect somebody, you're going to talk to them. Not respect as in this person's bigger than I am, this person's better than I am, but respecting them as a full person and respecting their feelings. I think. So yeah, mostly it just boils down to honesty and communication. And for me, I think my love language is just time spent together. I don't care what we're doing. If I care about somebody, I want to have time with them. I don't care if it's just walking around doing nothing or going shopping for something important that somebody needs to buy, even if it's not anything. I don't know. Little things like that, just spending quality time together matters so much to me. I don't care about gifts. I don't care about stuff like that. So, yeah. Honesty, communication, time. Bullet
good.
list. Honesty, communication, time.
Yeah, very good presentation. Okay. I think mine is pretty much like very similar to you. So that's
why we're good friends.
Yeah.
I feel like we're way more silly today than we were the other day.
Yeah, definitely like honesty is really important, and it, like also I feel I think the value the most is that you can be yourself in with this person and you don't feel afraid to talk about anything you want to say. Yeah, especially like we definitely like not the same person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, for example, just like when we have something like we need to talk about it, like some experience maybe because in the past from the past experiences, and then made me feel like I cannot talk about it, or like afraid to talk about it, but you gave me the space that I can feel safe to talk about it, and we can be like be honest with each other. Is like we respect no matter what other people say about these things, or their perspective is not the same, not going to the same way, but we still respect other people. For example, just like sometimes I can be just very isolated, but that's me. I need those space, but it's just like we can talk about it, and then we can know each other better. And I think that's really important, because for me it's like I feel like when no matter what type of relationship, it's just like sometimes I'm just so afraid to say what I want to say. Yeah, because I might feel like I will hurt other people, or like I just overthinking. So I think that's kind of really important to me. It's like I don't feel I afraid to talk about it. Yeah, so I think that's the most the value
the thing you value the
most. I think I value the most.
Yeah. And I think that comes back down to communication. I think that's why we get along so well, is because I appreciate that type of communication, and you appreciate that I'm here for that type of communication.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that you're here for that type of communication. Communication, guys.
Yeah.
Any problem can be solved just through communication and honesty, I'm telling you.
Yeah. That's really important. Yeah.
Ooh, what is your most treasured memory? Your favorite memory?
I have to answer first.
Yeah. That's why I asked you.
My treasure memories. I think I will say like my treasure memory for now. The first image pop out in my head is just like we have the trip together.
Kending.
Yeah, like friends, only few friends. Yeah, or just like my other trip with my other friends, but only just very small community. Like the people I like, I can be myself in that group.
Yeah,
those people. Yeah.
My most treasured memory. There's so many. I feel like it depends on my most treasured memory with what person. Right? Because there's so many different people that I care so much about.
I think why I want to say that it's related to friend because it's like I think for me, I feel it's not saying that I don't have friends. It's just like I feel like it's so hard to find the community that
I agree.
Yeah, so it's like I just feel so grateful for the people around me. Yeah. Mm.
One of the things that keeps coming back in my head is I don't know. I think just it's like when I described my perfect day. I think I have a memory kind of like that, where my parents rented a cabin out in the woods, and it was my whole family and my cousins and my dog and my brother's dog, and we just all went and hung out in the cabin and like played board games and talked and ate lots of good food and went on hikes, and I think there was just like a whole weekend around Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That was just like so much time with family. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Simple things, just time spent with people.
Yeah. Bye. Okay.
Oh God.
What is your most terrible memories? Okay, I already have an answer.
I know mine, and I think mine's terrible because I don't know if it's real or not.
Oh, why?
I just don't remember.
It's because you were really young?
Because I was young, and just like at the time, I think I was just really busy, and I don't remember what was exactly going on. So, long story. We raised sheep, right? And so there's this one year that we had these twins that were born, and the mom was having problems delivering them. So we think that one of the babies was like oxygen deprived, like he wasn't born when he was supposed to, so he couldn't breathe for a long time, or something like something weird went on with him, so he wasn't very healthy. He couldn't stand up by himself, but once he was standing up, he could walk around. And he just wasn't very smart. But it was really, really hot in Georgia, so my brother and I were there, and we were, I think it was a weekend, so it was just the two of us were hanging out at the house, and we were playing video games, I think. And we had to go lock up the sheep and make sure they were safe. So we went and locked them up, but I think we forgot to close a gate. And I don't know if we forgot to close the gate or not, or if he just slipped out. But the lamb, and my sister was so attached to this lamb. His name was Oreo. She would take him out, carry him out into the shade, into the patch of clover, and let him walk around and eat the clover, and then take him back inside. And like she took such good care of him. And I don't know if we were just in a hurry and didn't latch the gate properly, or if he slipped out. I just don't remember. But he got out, and he wandered out into the field where it was really, really hot. And he, I think, fell over and couldn't stand back up and died. And so that kind of haunts me. Is like, is it my fault? I don't know. Yeah. Because I don't remember. But that always bothered me for a long time.
What age you?
How old was I?
How old? Yeah.
Maybe like 10 or 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't remember. My brother doesn't remember either. Whether we forgot something or what happened exactly. But I just remember never knowing if it was my fault. So it's a terrible memory.
You know what? What? Right now, I want to check the screen. The camera. Oh yeah, we've recorded. I'm so worried that I just didn't, press that button. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. What's your most terrible memory, Raina?
Okay, my most terrible memory is really terrible. It's the time that I was in Tasmania.
Oh,
I went
yeah.
for the couch surfing, and this guy just, I'm so worried. I'm terrified. I'm not just. It's just not just terrible. It's terrifying. Like, so this guy, he posts his information online. Says he has a one son. And I saw the reference before. It's with two girls. Then went there at his house, but when I got there, it's only himself,
No son.
no son. So I was just like, okay. And then he explained to me that okay, actually he's just divorced, and the son was his youngest, and he also is the only one that who willing to still be close to him.
Oh, that's a bad sign.
Yeah, so I just like okay. So he only see him every like 2 weeks, I guess. Yeah, I don't really remember the exact times. And so I just like okay, so actually just me and himself. And yeah, he just like because I don't know, like I think I just so at that moment I was just went to Australia for only like maybe 5 months, and image, the image in my head is like okay, Western people is more open, so even he hold my hand, it should be okay. But right now it's definitely not okay. But it's just like why but I don't really know. Like he just like oh, so actually he just how can I say it? Like he just keep like maybe holding my hands, or like oh there is a museum very famous in Tasmania, and if you are the citizen over there you can get free ticket, but he said you have to pretend to be my wife. So you just like we just hold hand together, and then walk inside, and the the staff won't say anything. So he just like hold my hand or something. Yeah, just like
Do you know if that's actually true, or if he just said that?
he said that that's true. But so I was just like okay, and then we just go inside and just walk around. But so at the nighttime things start getting weird, because I saw there's that moment I was really terrified because I was taking a shower, and I saw there's an iPad on the window. It's filming me. I was just like fuck, what's that?
Yeah.
And I just so terrified, and just me and him, and so I ran out the bathroom, and I just I still like pretending that that's not him. I just maybe some other people. I don't know. I just like my brain just fucked up.
Yeah.
Just like I just like pretending. I try to be calm, and then just try to be like pretending I still trust him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like he won't kill me or anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's something like that. Because we were talking this at the kitchen, so if he wanted to do something, then he can easily grab the knife or something. So I just asking, but I still like asking him like, do you film me? And he's not he not met anything, right?
Yeah.
But I just like okay, he just start making like lies as oh somebody ran inside, and like he just saw somebody ran out, blah blah blah. I just like
yeah.
Well, anyway, because I was it's at nighttime, and I just so terrified, and I don't want to get killed, so I just like still pretending like okay, I trust you, and definitely somebody came inside and filmed me. But actually, the memory is a little bit mushy right now. But anyway, so the next day I woke up, and he still tell me that he wanted to go to visit his son, and then he sees some play tennis, And then just like, okay, I said, okay, yeah, we can go. And then like, oh, can we take a, so he said, oh, I'm gonna take a nap for 40 minutes. And then we go. I said, oh, sure. So in that 40 minutes, I just ran out. Because it's in the morning, right? I ran out. I just like ran out. And he just noticed that I ran out. And I even sent the message to my friends, like, locate where I am. And says, like, if I got killed in here, please just send police, something like that. It's terrible. Yeah. So he just come after me. Like he noticed that I ran out the house, and he started accuse me that I'm a thief, I'm something, just nonsense. And I even just said to him that I'm terrified. I don't know what to. He just asked me to get in his car. I just like no, and I just keep walking to the police station, and I just tell this police the whole story. And I was still like, how can I say, like, at that moment, even that moment, I still like I still have really pity for his relationship with his son. So I still like, because police asked me like, do you want me to walk with you to his do you want me to go with you to his house to knock his door and just ask him to delete those photos or something. But even in that moment, I still worry about, like, I feel sorry about his relation with his son. So it's like the youngest one is the only one still have connection with him. So I just like, oh, it's alright. I only tell this just give you some, like, I hope you put this in the record, and if next time something happen, you won't know it's this person. Immediately. So, but after, I still like so terrified because he got my Facebook page as well. So he just sent me the messages like, you're evil, blah blah blah. But I just like, I'm so terrified. I'm not the person who done the terrible things. You are. And then but I definitely like understand that why so many like women, like, even they got harassed. They're so afraid to tell, because just like that, it's just like he's the person who did the terrible things, but
makes you feel terrible. Even though you didn't do anything wrong.
But actually, I still learned something from that experience. Of course, I shouldn't trust people that much. Like, especially, like, I should, like, be more careful of, I don't know, like, because I think because all my experience in Australia is so good, I really love the people over there. Like, they treat me really nice. In my case, I don't have bad experiences except this one. So that's why I feel I can trust people, but of course you shouldn't trust everybody.
People need to earn your trust.
And this is the first thing. The second thing is, like, I just realized, oh my god, my English improved so much. I can describe the whole things to the police. I just like, wow, that's big step for me. But this is one of the terrified experiences. The most terrified experiences. You just, I don't know. I kind of wanted to try the couch surfing again, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because a lot of people talk about, like, couch surfing have a lot of great story. But maybe I just need to be more careful about the people reference, because maybe someone can fake it. I don't know. Like, you just need to, go someplace that person do have a lot of experiences with the backpacker, or like they do.
Don't do it by yourself.
They do want to do the good things. That's my terrible.
I'm glad he didn't murder you.
And so just that's why I said, like, the last time I said, like, do you have a secret hunch to
How you're gonna die?
yeah maybe
That
this
way?
yeah this is something I might got killed. Okay.
If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you're living now?
Oh, I think I think about this question all the time. It's just like I don't want it to like regret anything, so I try to live that way for a long time already. So I think I I won't change. I just live my life, live every day as the last day of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll try to not regret anything. If I wanted to tell somebody I love, I just tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, something like that. And yeah, sometimes it's really hard. Yeah, but I try to kind of like push myself to think about this way. It's like, okay, if and also I think because it is COVID, I think people more aware of that. Like, you know,
People can suddenly leave.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I already shape my perspective to kind of like live this way. Yeah, try my best to live every day as my last day. Yeah, but today is a lazy day. Okay, that will be fine.
I think if I could know something, like if I knew I was going to die in a year, I might change some things, but I think I would just change them in the aspect of like I would want to go home and spend more time with my friends and family back home too.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's a reasonable thing to do now. Right?
Yeah.
Like I probably wouldn't work full time. I would go spend more time back home. I would spend more time traveling a little bit more.
Yeah.
And towards the end of the year, I'd probably do some crazy things. Like things that I'm a little bit scared to do because I might die doing them. But if you're going to die anyway, like what the hell?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I think I would, because I think it's a hard balance for me thinking about you have to prepare for the future. You have to prepare for like making sure that you have money or a career or enough to go on, and balancing the time that you spend with other people. Because I think time spent with other people is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Like making sure that the people you love and care about know that you love and care about them and spending time with them. But you can't just do that all day and not make any money. So, yeah. I have enough savings that I would just like say screw it and not do anything for a year except spend time with people I care about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But even you wanted to spend the time with the people you care about, you need to make sure that they wanted to spend not much time with you, because they also need their space,
They need their
right?
space.
Yeah, they also need.
What are you saying, Raina?
But I mean, yeah. So that's why I say like try to live your day like as your last day. Yeah.
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 I just mean it in the sense that I would like go home.
Yeah.
To see my family, get to know my niece.
Yeah, definitely.
Stuff like that. But yeah. Other than that, like I think I'm living my best life right now. I think I'm doing everything I can pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. What does friendship mean to you?
Friendship means doing things for somebody just because you want to do them. Like doing things to help them because you want to help them, not because you think that it'll get you anything back. You're not doing anything so they'll do something for you. You're doing something because you want to do it for them, because you care and love about them. Like you love and care about them. I think that's my answer. What does friendship mean to you?
What's friendship mean to me? I think the friendship. I don't know. The first word pop in my head is just they're your support system. Yeah, and Yeah. And I think, yeah, and also just like you can have something that's, for example, you have so much joy for maybe you done the great things, or like you want to share the joy with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And also you want them to share their joy with you. Yeah. So it's just like support system. Also you guys can share, celebrate things, the victory together. And like, and also like truly happy for each other's. Yeah.
So work through the hard things together and celebrate the good things.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like support, and also like you can enjoy all the fruits. Yeah, the rewards together, and help each other to become the better than self.
The best version of themselves.
Yeah.
What roles do love and affection play in your life?
Do love and affection, what's that mean?
Love and affection.
What's affection?
Affection is kind of, I mean, it's very similar to love.
Uh-huh.
You could say like, oh, I'm very affectionate.
Uh-huh.
It means like I express my love.
Oh, okay.
Like little things. Because a lot of times I think affection means like...
Your love at language, kind of?
Kind of.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Your love at language. Oh.
Yeah. So what roles do love and affection play in your life?
What roles do love?
We can translate it to Chinese.
Can can you tell me the answer first, and then I will know like okay. What's the question asking about?
I mean, this question is a little bit vague, so I can answer according to my interpretation of it.
Okay.
What roles do love and affection play in your life? I think so. Love and affection, I think, are very important to me. Not necessarily in a romantic love and affection kind of way, but in a even platonic. Like, I think it's very important to show people that you love them and be affectionate towards people. And I think it depends a lot on each individual relationship with a person. I think that I'm a very affectionate person, and I think I'm worried that a lot of people around me are not. So that's why I'm not super affectionate with everybody, but the people that I'm close with, really close with. So like Angela, we're both very affectionate. Like we'll lay our heads on each other or hold hands or whatever, just because we're both comfortable doing that. We're comfortable being that way. But like I don't do that with you because I feel like you're not comfortable with it. Right? So I think love and affection are very important to me. But the way that you express them are different for each person. So like we'll send each other little texts just saying that we love each other, or like I care about you, or like you're doing great things. Because I think that's how we're on the same page on that level, while Angela and I are on the same page with like holding hands or whatever. So I think love and affection, I think I'm very driven by love and affection in my life, because I think it's very important to me to show everybody around me that I care about them. To the point where sometimes I do it too much and don't do it to myself. So
I think I'm the same. Like, I am. I wanted to, like, just like you say, if you close with this person, you just kind of like wanted to show you how much I love you.
Yeah. And I think other people get scared of that sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, okay, too much.
Too much. But this is who I am. Let me love you.
Yeah, I love that. I need to tell you like how much I love you. But I also have that concern. Is like sometimes I don't want it to like make that as kind of pressure. Yeah, like maybe
just because I love you this much doesn't mean that you have to love me this much.
Yeah. That's just the way how I express myself. Yeah, but I definitely want. I definitely the person that I will like show and affection.
Show your affection.
Show my affection. Okay, new words. I definitely. I love to do that. So that's part of me. That part of the reason I like the Western culture, because you guys are more like show other people. That side of your love. Yeah. Yeah, because in here in our culture is like we don't show that much. You cannot show, like you cannot be too obvious to like, hey, I love you. It's too awkward.
No, that's me. I'm just awkward.
Yeah, but it's like I just feel like, oh, okay, if I switch English, I can easily just say, hey, I love you.
See, I feel like I'm fine doing it in Chinese just because.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm even more blunt in Chinese.
Yeah. But maybe.
But it's because my Chinese isn't good enough.
No, I think because I have this background, right? So I can like, if I do something like, for example, sometimes I do want to hug people, but I just kind of like, I'm Taiwanese, you're Chinese, maybe not. Yeah, I just feel like kind of weird. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I just hug people.
Yeah.
Even though like growing up we didn't hug people. I didn't hug people in my family very much growing up. Even it wasn't until college until my friends taught me how to hug. Not really.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, I definitely love doing that. Like hug.
Show people that we care.
Yeah, show people that we care and then hug more for love.
Yeah. That's why I bake so much. Because I want to give everybody. This is a little piece of love that I made for you.
Okay.
Okay, last one for today. No, it was 24.
Yeah, 24.
This is 22.
Okay. Alternate. Alternate saying something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. Share a total of 5 items.
Yeah. Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. So I will say something that I like about you, or that I think is a positive thing about you, and then you do one for me.
Okay.
So I will share 5 things about you. You share 5 things about me.
Okay. Clear. Okay.
Where to begin? A positive characteristic. Can I see your hand? Can I see your hand? Can I see your hand?
Are you a fortune maker?
No.
Oh, yeah.
That you are fearlessly authentic.
Okay.
Yeah, like you're not afraid to be yourself. But you're not like pushy in being yourself. Like you're very much yourself, but you're not overwhelming.
Nice, thanks.
I had to get the term right.
Okay, all right.
It's a new tattoo. It's beautiful.
Okay, five. So first, okay, you are the worst.
I'm the worst. Oh my gosh. That's so cruel. I'll cry.
All right, you have very kind heart. Yeah, that's the thing I will always say. Yeah, I say a lot. I always say yeah. You are very kind and you care about a lot of people. Yeah, and you wanted to like you wanted to help them to you're not very you definitely not judgmental, so you are very how can I say understanding about like people's situation. Yeah, you are. I think that's more than one.
No, keep going.
Okay, so you're definitely a great listener. Yeah, to listen people of their struggle. Yeah, and also it's like you will give them good advice. That's
It's one. No, I know.
too much.
I like that you are how to say it. I wouldn't say you're necessarily super optimistic. You're not like a super bubbly, like, but you still, you are so focused on putting good energy out into the world, even though you've had a lot of hard times. Like you've had so many tough things happen to you, but you're still so positive about humanity.
For example, like I almost got killed.
Yeah,
learn something.
but you're like, yeah, but I learned something from it. Like you're very easy to see the silver lining in the dark clouds. I appreciate that about you.
Thank you. Okay, my turn. Okay, you are. I have to say you are a great teacher. Yeah, you very passionate about like the education system here, and especially for kids. And like I remember that before we have a conversation, it's like you feel like you cannot you the only thing you can do is so less, like so little for your kids. But do you remember we were at the Malcolm? Yeah, and yeah, you said like you feel like sometimes you just feel like kind of like hopeless, like you, because the influence you can only give just because the kids you teach right now is so young. But I think that's not true. Yeah, I definitely see that all the work you done will make a difference for the kids you teach. Yeah. Well done, Amy! You're a wonderful teacher. Yeah, because for me it's like I will so happy that if I have teacher like you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What else do I love about you? I love that most of the time when you're singing or doing music, like you really put yourself into it. And I appreciate that you realize when you're not, and you try to make a conscious effort to change that, to make it, because lots of people can sing, but not many people can sing the way that you do. Like they can't tell your story, they can't tell your feelings, and that when you focus on singing, you focus on telling stories and putting your emotions out there in the hopes that maybe you'll be able to help somebody else through a dark time or through something that you've worked through yourself. Right? Like you're very, I guess, raw with your music. Like you don't sing just to sing, you sing for yourself and you sing for other people. You don't just sing because you have a good voice. Although you have a wonderful voice.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that's my goal. I hope that maybe someone can feel comfort through my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And through the songs that you sing.
Yeah. Okay. Third. Okay. You are a wonderful baker.
That was so dramatic. You are.
You are a wonderful baker. Yeah. Yeah, so
Thanks.
thank you for all the sweet treats. Yeah.
Here's a silly thing, but something that I really like about you that I told you this morning.
Okay.
I love that you're not a picky eater.
Okay.
I can make you anything and you'll just be like, oh, it's wonderful. Yes, I'll eat it. It seems like a small thing, but that's one thing that I really appreciate.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people who are just like, oh, okay, thanks. But you're like, oh, this is great. Every time, doesn't matter what it is. So supportive.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So 4. Okay. I think I said everything. the first one.
That was like
Okay.
a threefer.
Okay. All right. So I love how crazy you are.
Ah.
Yeah, because you
Sometimes.
always. No, we're all crazy in a good way. I think I love how crazy you in the good way.
Okay.
So every time, like if we go to party, we don't really go party, but it's just like, yeah, if you are there, it's always like you like other place.
Aw, thanks.
And I'm so proud to be Amy's roommate. They don't need to know my name. It's alright. I'm Amy's roommate.
That's just because when you were in Taidong, I went there all the time. And I talked to everybody. It's okay. Growing up, I was Will's sister. Because my brother was always the outgoing one. So I was his sister. Because everybody knew him, but nobody knew me. I was like, yeah, you're Will's sister. No, I'm me. No, me.
Okay.
I love that, this is kind of superficial, but I love that you are truly beautiful. Like, you're beautiful without trying that much,
Thank you.
And you're not full of yourself about being beautiful. You're not fake.
Uh-huh.
You're very authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like, you can be beautiful with or without makeup or wearing whatever clothes.
Even with this?
Still so beautiful. When you're wearing your Snoopy nightgown, still beautiful. But because I don't know, I get jealous sometimes if people are too pretty. Like I don't like to not like them because they're too pretty. Uh-huh. But I feel like I don't feel that way with you. Even though you're gorgeous, you're not trying too hard.
Yeah.
You're just beautiful being you.
Oh. Okay. All right. This is it counts to 5, right?
Yeah, this is the last one.
Last one.
You only have to think of one more good thing about me. Where to begin? Oh my gosh.
You are so, like, okay. You are.
Ooh, so dramatic.
No. You are one of the most talented people I met.
Oh.
Yeah. Because you know what? Amy can do so many things.
I'm what you call a jack of all trades.
Jack of
all trades.
Trades. Okay.
Master of none.
That's not true.
I can do a little bit of everything, but I'm not really good at something.
But you already. This is not little of anything. She made this one.
Yeah, but it's okay.
It's hard to make this one, okay? Yeah.
See? So supportive.
You can make, like, pottery, baking. Oh. You can make kids laugh. No. You can tell a great story. You can make a good sales. You can be a super nice, great, wonderful manager. You can light up the house.
Thanks. See, I told you. She's so supportive.
And you're fucking smoking beautiful.
What am I smoking?
Smoking beautiful. Smoking hot.
There you go. That's the right one.
Beautiful. What?
Yes, look at this beautiful.
and
sorry.
Yeah.
Do the hair flip like Rena.
And I like the way that every time you take pictures, they just know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. I always like,
all I do is smile. I'm like,
no, you're not. You just like, you know how to do the pose.
do I?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. I don't feel like it. I feel really awkward, so.
Amy can play piano and guitar and sing. We're gonna sing next time.
Kinda, sorta, okay. See,
we're gonna sing next time.
Okay. We have to come up with a song we can sing together.
Okay. And what?
Thank you.
Oh, you can make a lot of punch. Not the punch.
Punch.
Punch. Punch. Punch.
It also punches like a party drink.
Oh.
Like you have punch, is where you put all the really cheap alcohol so people can't taste it. Punch.
Oh.
You make a lot of punch. Cheers.
Yeah.
Puns.
Puns.
I am pretty punny.
Punny.
Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing.
That's great thing. Yeah, that's great thing.
Ooh, here's where we'll differ considerably. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's?
Oh, well, this answer is pretty easy for me. How close and warm is your family? Well, my family is quite toxic, so yeah. Do you feel your child was happier than the most other people's? I will say bittersweet. Yeah, I cannot say like all the bad things because my parents did not like they're not abusive. It just I will say they just don't know how to be good parents, but I don't blame them because need to go back to the last generation of their generation.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people that when they became the parents, they don't even know how to be a parent.
Yeah.
So I don't blame them right now. But
do you think that your parents knew how to be good people? Do you think your parents are good people?
My parents are good people. They just don't know how to treat people in the good way. Yeah. I definitely know that my parents love me, but just like the way that they treat people is not. For example, my mom, I cannot really talk or have a conversation with my mom. Yeah. We just can't. Yeah. Because I was like, I don't know, like, I will say like some people, like some people have disability of maybe their leg, their arms.
They're disabled. Yeah.
Yeah. My mom disabled with talking with their children. I think yeah. So, I don't know how to have conversation with my mom. Yeah. And just really random conversation. We just don't do that. Yeah. So. Yeah, sometimes I feel really sad, but right now I just kind of like, I don't know. I think I still learning to maybe making baby steps to make it better. Yeah. So yeah, I won't say like my childhood was miserable. I won't say that. I just say that because my family, they fight a lot. So I definitely hate that part of my family because every time they literally like fighting every day. This is really bad. Yeah, but still have a lot of good times. I would say like I have friends like in middle school. I'm quite happy because I'm popular and I'm dancing crew. And I sing and I play basketball. No, basketball. Basketball?
Baseball.
Oh, basketball? Yeah.
Play
Every
basketball.
day after finish school, I quite active. Active, yeah. So, yeah. Yay. But I think since I know how to take care of myself, I was quite alone, I guess. Like, yeah, because it was me or I have to take care of my sister. Yeah. So. And then I moved to Taipei when I was 15 years old. So, yeah, I already alone for a long time. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it can't be more than 7 years. I mean, you're only 22.
Yeah. Yeah, not long ago. Okay. What about you?
I would say my family is close, but I wouldn't say they're particularly warm. Like, it's obvious that my family, like, they love each other. We all love each other, and like, we're close. We spend a lot of time together. But I feel like only recently do I feel like I'm getting a lot closer with my sister. Talking to her, like, I talk to her every week since she had her daughter, so I get to know the niece. But I don't know. I think because I was so young, I was so much younger, that the only one I was really close and warm to was my brother Will. Because, I don't know, we were just a lot closer in age and had a lot of similar interests. So the rest of my family, like, we're close. We know that we always have each other's back. If we ever needed anything, like, the rest of us would drop the whole world just to come make sure everything was okay. But, like I said, like, we didn't hug growing up. We never, like, told each other we love each other or did stuff like that. It was just spend a lot of time together, do a lot of things together. But I wouldn't say we were really warm. And I think my childhood was pretty happy. The only thing that I think was hard for me was being homeschooled. And I think I was very, very happy being homeschooled when I was young. But then when it got to, like, high school, it was a little bit hard for me because, like, there was a lot of time spent alone, especially when my older brother graduated because I'm the youngest. So when he graduated, it was like 2 years of me at home basically by myself almost every day. Because my mom was at work. And, like, she would come home, and if I had any problems with schoolwork, then I would do that. But I was, like, at home doing my schoolwork by myself for most of the day. And then at night, like, I would have things to go and do most of the time. Just, like, work on the farm, do schoolwork, do more chores, and then go do, like, taekwondo. But it was a lot of me spending time alone. And you know that I don't like being alone. I think I'll like being alone a little bit more soon, but like, yeah, in high school it was really hard spending, like, say you have 16 hours in a day, I would spend probably 12 of them alone. So I read a lot of books, practiced a lot of piano, stuff like that. So I think my child was happier than most people's, but I think it could have been happier if I had gone to school. But maybe not, though. Maybe I would have hated school. I think school's also, like, wasting a lot of time. Like, I was able to finish my schoolwork really quickly and then move on. But I wasn't very social when I was young because I was homeschooled, I think. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. That goes to our last question for this part. Okay.
You could ask me first.
How do you feel about your relationship with your mother?
I think my relationship with my mother is a little bit complicated. Like, growing up, I wanted, like, when I was really little, I wanted to be just like my mother. Like, stay home, take care of the kids, like, bake and cook every day, and just be a housewife. And then when I got to, like, middle high school, I was like, this would drive me insane if that's what I'm doing. Like, I can't do that. And even in college, like, I realized that that's not me. And so I have a hard time. I think my mother and I are very, very different people. Like, she's very orderly and organized and perfectionistic in a lot of ways, and I am not. So I had a hard time relating with her, I think, for a long time. And a lot of times it was always like, I don't know, she's very much a worrier. So anytime that I would drive anywhere, even like in high school, if I drove anywhere, she'd be like, okay, text me when you get there. And then I'd be like, I'm here. Okay, she's okay, love you, like that. Like she would say she loves us all the time over text, or whenever you hang up the phone, say I love you. But like in person, it wasn't a lot. So yeah, like my mom's always been very close, and I can see now that she struggles a lot with some things like worrying, or like she wants to be a little bit controlling, but I think she has done a very good job of stopping herself from being controlling. So anytime we make a decision that she doesn't agree with, she'll tell us like, I don't know if that's the best choice, but she won't ever tell us, no, don't do that.
Wow, that's...
Yeah, because she knows that if she tells us not to do something, we're not going to learn. We need to do it and fail from it to learn. So I really appreciate the things that she's done and how she's been able to step back and not be controlling. And like, you can tell that she wants to ask all of these questions about like relationships, or like, oh, are you dating anybody? Are you blah, 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 blah. When are you going to get married? When are you going to have kids? Blah, blah, blah. Like, those are the things that she really, really wants to know.
Yeah.
But she does not ask them. You can tell like she holds it in. She tries not to ask. So anytime that like I broach the subject, she's like really excited.
Oh,
these are all the things that she wants to know, but she can't. She feels like she's not allowed to ask.
Yeah.
So I feel like recently I've gotten to understand her a little bit more. And even just last week, I had a conversation with her that she's worried about one of her best friends, like her best friend that she's been friends with since middle school, is kind of not responding to her texts or not talking like they normally do. And I think a lot of it's political reasons. But like the fact that she talked to me about that, like problems, and like talked to me about things in the past that she's never shared before, like how she and my dad lived together, like before they were married. That blew my mind, coming from a southern state. Like she never told me that before. So I always felt very judged for moving in with Colin, even though like she never said anything about it. But I thought that was her just like holding back all the things that she wants to say. But it turns out like no, like she was there. But yeah, so the problem with her friend, like I was able to like kind of step back and try to give her some advice and like talk to her about some things. So it was interesting, because I feel like it's one of the first conversations that we've had as equals instead of like mother and daughter. Like we were able to talk as just like friends, which I think was a good step.
Yeah, that's really good.
So overall, I think I have a really good relationship with my mom, and I think that things are getting more equal rather than mother-daughter. So I think maybe be able to be, rather than just be like, oh yes, it's my mom, I love my mom, but now it's be like, oh, like I'm friends with my mom, like I understand a little bit more how people can be friends with their mom, you know. So I'm excited.
That's good. Yeah, I can see that after you're back to America, like for the trip.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Hopefully she won't feel like I'm abandoning her if I go and travel in the U.S. Not the time that I have in the U.S., I'm not spending all with her. But that's mostly because Camilla is really, 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 really boring. And I don't want to spend all that time with Camilla. Staying at home all day, every day. I can't do that. I got to go do things. So hopefully she knows that's not about her. That's about me not being able to be still.
Yeah. I think if you talk to her, she will understand. Yeah. That's cool.
How do you feel about your relationship with your mother?
Yeah, I think I kind of answered this. Yeah. Yeah, my mother. Yeah. Sometimes I just feel like my mom's, I don't know, I feel my mom's trapped in her life. Yeah. And yeah, I definitely see she also have a lot of things want to do, but she just feels that she doesn't have ability to do that, or not enough courage to do that. Even we already like grow up, she still like feel like she cannot have, she's not deserved to have her own choice. Yeah, even we like really push her or like tell her that we all, all the kids you have, or we all super adult right now. Yeah, but yeah, I just wish that my mom can be more happier. But my relation with my mom is like, just like I said before, we cannot have even the small talk. so it's really hard. But I think if I start like doing, I definitely start doing a little bit more like from last year's, then I don't know how will become in the future, but at least I do something right. Just like slowly like put the effort to wanted to have the good relationship with my mom. But I won't lie to say like, okay, I definitely like, okay, I can do this very fast or something. I just like very slow. I have to be honest, like this process very slow, and I don't know how much I can put in this process, like, but I will try my best. Because I feel like a lot of things I understand, but it doesn't mean that I can accept, or I should accept, right? So it's just like I have to take care of myself first.
And any relationship is a two-way street. So even if you put everything into it, if she's not willing to change and see you for who you are, then that's not a relationship. You can't have something one-sided. So
because just like the other day, like my mom just randomly sent me the news. She screenshot no, not screenshot, but maybe send me the link. The article is about like people dry after they drinking. Every time she says something to me, something like that to me, I feel so angry because I just
she doesn't know you.
She doesn't know me at all. So I just like, why you think I will do something like that? I barely drink.
It's obviously because you have tattoos and
I know I look kind of like bad guy, but well, you cannot judge by the book covers of a book, right?
You can't judge a book by its cover. No, if people meet you, they obviously know that like you're responsible and barely drink.
So so this is the second part of our questions.
We made it to question 24.
Yeah.
Do you feel closer to me?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we have one more group, and that's when the intense questions come up.
Intense? Oh, okay. Wow. All right. You already go through all the questions?
Yeah, I've gone through it with some other people.
Oh, okay.
But it's been a while, so it's good to reflect on myself. My answers have changed.
Yeah, definitely will change. Like depends the moment you thinking about those questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the second part.
Oh, yes. Oh, we made it to question 24.
Yeah, and
that's it. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you next time then.
Hopefully it won't be raining outside and things will be a little bit cheerier.
Yeah, maybe we can record outside, I don't know.
Ooh, yeah, it'll be a little bit because I'm going out of town. But.
Oh, yeah. Well,
hope you have a great time.
Bye.
We have to do the thing where you...